Good evening, Bill. How are you?
Well, thanks.
Thanks for coming on to the Q.A.C. Team podcast. Let's go ahead and get started and tell our audience who you are and what you do.
Yeah, my name's Bill Kempton. I make a beverage smoker.
Nice. Tell our audience a little bit more about that.
So the beverage smoker is designed to enhance the flavor of any drink,
Nice.
like smoke to meat or cheese or food. This will enhance the flavor of your drink or your beverage.
So do you actually add that into the smoker with the beer? How does that work?
Yeah, there's mine works a bit different than some of the other products on the market. Mine actually is made from slabs of wood that I get from local sawmills. I turn it down on a lathe into a unique shape. I don't make any of them the same size. They're roughly 4 inches in diameter. There's a screen in the center, so I kind of make it into like a chimney, and the bowl, if you will, like a tobacco pipe. You would put wood chips on that screen. Use a nice torch lighter. Set that smoker with the wood chips that would fit on top of any glass, and you burn the wood, and the lighter will push the smoke right into the glass. And it just makes it a really cool experience to all your senses, your vision. You see the smoke, you get to smell it, and then you get to taste it, and then you get to smile and enjoy it. So.
Very cool. So tell us a little bit about why'd you decide to be a business owner?
Well, I was injured at work over 10 years ago,
Oh
and
man.
I couldn't do my normal job. And my friends that used to live in Joppa, Maryland, moved back to their hometown in Indianapolis, Indiana, and they kept asking us to come out and visit them. And finally, we did, because he also asked if we wanted to do if we came, I'm sorry, we would go and do the Bourbon Trail. And of course, I said, "What's that?"
Tell me about the Bourbon Trail, right?
So yeah, he said, "Look it up," and then he hung up on me. So
Look it up.
I looked it up. It's called the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. It's a really big thing, and you go to different distilleries. So one of the first distillery we went to in Louisville, we got a smoked old fashioned, and the server, I asked him, well, why? Well, he asked me, would you like it smoked? And I asked him why you would smoke a drink. He said, well, then enhance the flavor of your drink like wood does to meat. It's like, we're here for flavors, so let's try it. So I came back from the trail and visiting our friends, bought one online, came from overseas, and it was made on a CNC lathe. It was just a generic smoker, and that's when I was like, I can make this. So I bought a used lathe, and I made 8 of them for Christmas presents and gave them away. And people just kept like, I want one, I want one. So then it became, well, my perfectionism. I needed a name, and um, yeah, it just has grown from there. And
Very cool.
I'm just the creator. My wife is actually the owner of the business. So
Nah, say it isn't so. She owns
it's
it.
she owns it. Sandy Kempton
That's
owns
great.
it. Yep.
That's great. I didn't even know that. That's very cool. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about why'd you choose this industry?
Well, it's something that I can do without hurting myself. I can sit in front of the lathe for a little bit. I get to walk around. It's fun to go to liquor stores and craft shows and events and share this experience. And the biggest part of it was because our friends started this organization called Remember the Children. We did a mission trip to Romania, and I just figured, this whole thing is about giving back. So we donate a portion of our proceeds to support Remember the Children.
Oh, that's very nice. That's generous.
So it's
Yeah.
just been fun and good and can't beat it.
Yeah. So how long have you been in business?
Almost 2 years now.
Oh, that's great. Cool. So tell us a little bit about some of the challenges you faced when you get this started. So I know you talked about you went to the Kentucky Trail and you experienced that. You came back, you made some as gifts for friends, and then you said, you did it yourself. So tell us what led up to that, and then what were some of the challenges that you faced getting this going?
Well, in the beginning, there was no name for my smoker. So trying to think of a name, coming back from a men's Bible study on a Saturday morning, a person pulled out right in front of me, talking to my wife, and I yelled, "Holy smokes!" And it's like, that's the name, Holy Smoker. So that, I mean, honestly, there hasn't really been challenges. It's just been one step to another, and they've all just kept building and building. And I'm not, let's see here, taking words from many wise men saying that's been in business, either you stay small or you get really big, because the middleman is going to suffer. It's going to turn into a job. And I've turned down the opportunity to sell my smokers at a distillery in Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania, because I almost would have to sell them, for nothing. So that was a challenge. But then it's something that, I think it was a good um, good thing for me.
Yeah.
Just stay small, enjoy what I'm doing, and continue to make it a unique product that no one else is going to have.
Yeah, I was going to say that's good, right? So you kept it for yourself. You keep it small business wise. You enjoy it. That's something you want to do, and make it personable. So when you're making these for people, it's a personal item that you're giving each person. I like that.
Yeah, and I used 8 different types of wood. So with having the different choices of wood, the different shapes, I package them in what I call the executive kit, which is a cigar box. And there's every cigar box is, just about different. It's really hard to get some of the same boxes. So that's been, a really neat experience for my customers. So I
Mhm.
guess a challenge you could say is I get people coming up to my stand, and it's like, oh, you got that kind of cigar? I've been looking for that. It's like, sorry, no cigars here.
No cigars in that box.
Right. So that's, you just share, just making friends.
Yeah, that's a great story. The start to the storytelling, right? They come up, they ask you about the cigar box, and nope, it's not a cigar. Check out what I have.
Yeah, it's been good.
That's good. That's good. So, what are your expectations for your business the next year or two?
Well, we did numerous liquor stores tastings. So I've learned what wood chip. I use 7 different flavors of wood, and I know what goes with what type, like a tequila. Believe it or not, farmers market. I smoke people's coffee. I smoke
Wow.
apple cider, wine, bourbon, margaritas, all the whiskeys, just everything. I've done an event at a local brewery, a couple of them, and just pairing the wood with the beverage. So I see myself doing more of those events. My wife and I just got back from Cary, North Carolina, doing an event called Whiskey, Wine, and Fire.
Oh, nice.
They have those a few of them up and down the East Coast. And I'm going to do another one of those here in Timonium Fairgrounds, October 19th. So just doing these bigger events
Yeah,
makes it a lot less work, a lot more volume of people, and it's just fun.
that's fun, right? Yeah, absolutely. Makes it fun. Yeah. So I got a question. Can you smoke soda?
I smoked a Pepsi once and it wasn't good. It
He said it wasn't good.
wasn't good.
Because I love root beer. And I was going to say, I wonder if you could smoke root beer. That would be interesting.
And no, that probably would be good. Yeah,
Let's
this was
try that.
Pepsi.
I'm up
So,
for the challenge.
okay.
Let's
I think
try it.
I think maple would probably would be good with that one.
That sounds awesome. So I looked at your website and I see that you are currently in some local breweries. Tell us a little bit about how we can find you with that.
Yeah, those are specialized events um, that I've done.
Mhm.
I mean, most of where you can get my smoker at our restaurants. My first one was, and still is, Liberatorious in Bel Air.
Right.
We did a bourbon pairing with some Woodford Reserve and a meal, and that was really successful.
Great.
Um, there's a gun club in Owens Mills, Gun Tree. I've done events there, Bourbon Cigar Night. Have one of those coming up on October 25th.
Nice.
There's Anotria's, Lib's Grill, Miller's Ale House, Silver Spring Mining Company, Brass Tap, all have my smoker. Just a lot of places, you know, it's just,
Places go to enjoy.
yeah. And it's just, people say you should go there. And then it just becomes a job. And, I have two golden retrievers. I have a wife and I go to, physical therapy for my back. I can only do so much and I want to make it fun. So, but yeah,
Yeah, I
there's
love that.
places. Oh yeah, that's Forest Hill Wine and Liquor in Forest Hill across from Anotria's. They actually sell my smokers in their
Oh,
liquor
great.
store. So even if I'm not doing an event, they're always there available.
Hmm. That's great. Yeah. So tell us a little bit how we can get a hold of one of these. How can we contact you?
Yeah, my website, the number one holysmoker.com. Email, same address, one holysmoker at gmail.com. And yeah, my phone number, I'm sure you'll have a posting on there that you can pick that up. I also would like to send you uh, the Remember the Children card, if you might be able to post that along with a video.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll make it happen.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So would you like to offer a discount to our listeners?
Sure. Yeah, I have two versions. My kit comes with the deluxe kit will come with your choice of the smoker, your choice of a nice torch lighter, gold or silver, um, in a gift box, the seven flavors, directions, a scoop to measure the wood chips out, in a nice black gift box, and the executive kit, the same exact ingredients. I forgot to mention they come with lids, and you'll have to watch my video that's on my website on how to use it and why I use the lid. It just makes the whole experience more enjoyable. When you pull the smoker off, the smoke just stays in the glass. And so that one would be in a unique cigar box, the executive kit.
Mhm.
And that
Awesome.
would be the discount would be either one of the kits would be $10 off either version. So you just
Appreciate that.
mention it to me in the email, or if you see me, at one of my events, tell me that you saw the video here, and be happy to share that discount with you.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Very generous. Yeah, I was going to ask you if there was instructions on how to use this kit. Does it come with instructions? Do you have videos on how to do it?
I have both, yes.
That's sweet.
Excuse me. Yep, have those. How to use it, how to fill up your lighter, keep yourself safe using the lighter. Try to think
Keep
of
yourself safe.
everything.
Keep yourself safe, right?
You know, you don't want to burn your house down.
You gotta have disclaimers on that one, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Well, Bill, thanks for coming on and sharing your story with us. I really appreciate it. It was a good one. I love it.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
You've been listening to the Q.A.C. Team podcast with your host, Charles Luttrell. Connect with us on the web at QACteam.com, TikTok at Q.A.C. Team, Facebook and Instagram at QAC.team. Thanks for your support.